Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world where wealth is often seen as a matter of luck, inheritance, or privilege. But let me tell you today, true wealth is not an accident. It is created, cultivated, and carefully built over time. Time. The rich understand certain secrets that are rarely spoken about, secrets that are passed down in whispers, hidden behind boardroom doors, and practiced in silence. But today, I will unveil them for you. Wealth. It is the result of patience, discipline, and long-term thinking. Many people chase quick money, believing that success is about finding the right opportunity at the right time. But those who truly understand wealth know that it is built over years, sometimes even decades. The rich do not rush. They wait, they strategize, and they allow their money to grow. This is a fundamental principle that separates those who struggle financially from those who achieve lasting prosperity. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting immediate results. Hundreds and dollars. They start a business and want it to be successful within months. They invest in stocks and expect to become millionaires in a year. On the other hand, the wealthy understand that success is a slow process. They do not panic during short-term losses. Instead, they focus on the long game, knowing that consistent effort will yield significant rewards over time. Compounding is one of the most powerful forces in wealth creation. It is the ability of money to grow exponentially when given enough time. Those who understand this principle do not chase high-risk opportunities promising quick returns. They invest in assets that appreciate gradually. Real estate, stocks, businesses, or intellectual property. They reinvest their earnings, allowing their wealth to multiply. The difference between an average investor and a wealthy one is that the latter does not withdraw their gains too soon. They let their money work for them. And over time, even small investments turn into fortunes. Patience is not just about waiting. It is about enduring difficulties without losing sight of the goal. Every wealthy individual has faced setbacks, but they persist through challenges. A business might take years before it becomes profitable. A stock market crash might erase gains temporarily, but those who remain patient often recover and achieve even greater success. The poor panic and sell, while the wealthy hold their positions and wait for the market to rise again. This resilience is a crucial factor in building wealth. People who lack patience often jump from one opportunity to another, hoping to find a shortcut to riches. They invest in trends, hoping to strike gold, only to realize that sustainable wealth is not built on hype, but on consistency. The most successful entrepreneurs and investors focus on long-term growth rather than short-term excitement. They build businesses with strong foundations rather than chasing quick sales. They develop expertise in their field rather than looking for instant fame. Patience applies not only to money but also to skills and knowledge. The wealthiest individuals understand that education never stops. They continue to learn, adapt, and refine their abilities. They do not rush success, but for it. They know that true wealth is not just about acquiring money, but also about gaining wisdom, experience, and the ability to sustain their fortune for generations. Money is a game, and like any game, those who understand the rules are the ones who win. Many people spend their entire lives working for money without ever realizing that the wealthy operate on an entirely different level. They do not simply earn and spend. They study how money flows, how investments grow, and how they can leverage financial knowledge to create lasting wealth. The difference between those who struggle financially and those who thrive is not intelligence or hard work alone. It is understanding how money truly works. One of the first rules of money is that relying on a single source of income is dangerous. The wealthy never depend on just a salary. They create multiple streams of income. This could be through investments, real estate businesses, royalties, or dividends. This financial safety net allows them to take calculated risks without the fear of total loss. Another key rule is knowing how to make money work for you instead of always working for money. Most people trade their time for money, which limits their earning potential because time is finite. The wealthy, however, understand that money itself can be put to work. They invest in assets that generate passive income, such as rental properties, stocks, or businesses that can operate without their constant involvement. Over time, this creates a cycle where money produces more money, freeing them from the need to work endlessly. Understanding taxation is another crucial aspect of financial success. The rich do not avoid taxes illegally, but they do structure their finances in ways that minimize tax burdens. They take advantage of legal deductions, tax-friendly investments, and business structures that allow them to keep more of what they earn. Meanwhile, those who do not understand these principles end up paying more than they should simply because they do not know how to navigate the system. Debt is another area where knowledge separates the wealthy from the rest. Most people see debt as something to avoid, but the wealthy see it as a tool. They understand the difference between bad debt, which drains resources, and good debt, which drains resources, and good debt, which helps them acquire income-generating assets. They use loans to buy properties that appreciate, to invest in businesses, or to acquire assets that pay for themselves over time. By leveraging borrowed money strategically, they increase their financial power without solely relying on their own capital. One of the most important financial rules is learning how to protect wealth. It is not just about making money, it is about keeping it and making it grow. The rich invest in insurance, trusts, and asset protection strategies to ensure that their wealth is secure for future generations. They do not take unnecessary risks, and they always have a plan for economic downturns. Those who do not understand this often find themselves losing money as fast as they make it, never truly achieving financial security. Wealth is not just measured in money. It is also built through relationships. The people one surrounds themselves with play a crucial role in financial success. Those who achieve great wealth understand that their network is their most valuable asset. The right connections open doors to opportunities that hard work alone cannot. Our business deals, investments, collaborations, and valuable advice often come from relationships rather than random chance. Those who isolate themselves or spend time with people who do not inspire growth often struggle to achieve success. One of the key differences between the wealthy and those who remain stuck financially is their ability to build and maintain strong relationships. They do not just network for the sake of it. They engage with mentors, industry leaders, and like-minded individuals who push them to think bigger. They understand that success is not achieved alone, but through the collective support and knowledge of a strong network. Many of the greatest business deals happen not in boardrooms, but over informal conversations, shared experiences, and mutual trust developed over time. Successful individuals also recognize the importance of providing value in their relationships. They do not seek to take advantage of others or only reach out when they need something. Instead, they offer help, share knowledge, and create win-win situations. This approach builds trust and loyalty, ensuring that when they do need assistance, they have a strong support system ready to back them. People naturally gravitate towards those who bring value. And this principle applies in both business and personal life. Another reason why relationships are a form of wealth is the access they provide to new opportunities. Many high-value investments, partnerships, and career advancements are never publicly advertised. They are discussed and offered within exclusive circles. Those who lack connections may never even hear about these opportunities. Being in the right circles allows one to stay ahead of the curve, gain insight and knowledge, and be part of lucrative ventures before the rest of the world catches on. Surrounding oneself with the right people also has a direct impact on mindset and personal growth. If one is constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, and people who fear taking risks, that mindset will eventually influence them. On the other hand, being in the company of ambitious, forward-thinking individuals fosters a mindset of success. Conversations with the right people can spark new ideas, challenge limiting beliefs, and inspire actions that lead to financial growth. The wealthy also understand the importance of maintaining relationships over time. They do not take people for granted or only reach out when it benefits them. They check in, offer support, and nurture connections even when there is no immediate gain. This long-term approach ensures that they always have a strong network to rely on. In times of crisis or uncertainty, the strength of relationships can be the difference between financial ruin and recovery. Those who fail to build and maintain connections often find themselves struggling alone when challenges arise. Wealth is not just about money. It starts with the way one thinks. The difference between those who remain financially stuck and those who achieve abundance is rooted in mindset. The wealthy do not see money as something scarce or difficult to attain. They understand that opportunities exist everywhere, and they train themselves to recognize and seize them. Those who struggle financially often believe that wealth is reserved for a select few, that making money is difficult, or that success is based on luck. These limiting beliefs create mental barriers that prevent them from taking action toward financial growth. One of the biggest shifts in thinking that separates the wealthy from others is how they view risk and failure. Many people avoid risks because they fear losing money or making mistakes. They prefer stability, even if it means staying in the same financial position for years. The wealthy, however, embrace calculated risks. They understand that every investment, business venture, or career move comes with a degree of uncertainty, but they are willing to take chances after doing their research. When they fail, they do not see that as a disaster but as a lesson. They learn from mistakes, adjust their strategies, and try again. Over time, this resilience leads to success. Another crucial difference is how the wealthy handle problems. Many people see financial challenges as roadblocks that cannot be overcome. They focus on what they lack, whether it is money, connections, or resources, and use those limitations as excuses. The wealthy, however, adopt a problem-solving mindset. Instead of dwelling on obstacles, they ask themselves how they can overcome them. They seek solutions, find ways to leverage what they do have, and take action instead of remaining stuck in doubt. This ability to think creatively and adapt to challenges is a key factor in financial success. The way money itself is perceived also plays a significant role. Those who struggle financially often see money as something evil, corrupting, or unattainable. They believe that having too much wealth is wrong, or that rich people are greedy. These negative beliefs create an unconscious resistance to financial success. The wealthy, on the other hand, see money as a tool, something that can be used to create freedom. The wealthy also think in terms of long-term rewards rather than short-term gratification. Many people spend money impulsively, focusing on immediate pleasure rather than future security. They invest in education, businesses, and financial instruments that may not pay off immediately, but will generate wealth over time. This discipline allows them to build a strong financial foundation that continues to grow. Surroundings and influences also play a role in shaping mindset. Those who consume negative media, associate with pessimistic people, or lack exposure to success often develop limiting beliefs about money. The wealthy make a conscious effort to surround themselves with positivity, learning from successful individuals, reading books on wealth building, and constantly expanding their knowledge. Wealth is not just about accumulating money, it is also about giving. The most successful individuals understand that true prosperity comes from contribution. While many people believe that giving reduces their wealth, the reality is that generosity creates a cycle of abundance. The wealthy know that when they give, whether in the form of money, time, knowledge, or resources, they open doors to new opportunities, build stronger relationships, and attract even more success into their lives. This principle is not just about charity. It is a strategic approach to wealth building that benefits both the giver and the recipient. One of the biggest advantages of giving is the creation of goodwill. People remember those who helped them, and in the world of business and finance, strong relationships are invaluable. Acts of generosity often lead to unexpected rewards in the future, whether it is a business opportunity, a valuable connection, or a favor returned when it is needed most. The wealthiest individuals build their networks not just by taking, but by offering value to others without expecting immediate returns. Another important aspect of giving is that it shifts the mindset from scarcity to abundance. Many people operate with the belief that there is never enough money, never enough time, never enough resources. This scarcity mindset leads to hoarding, fear, and hesitation when making financial decisions. The wealthy, on the other hand, see money as something that flows. They believe that by giving, they are reinforcing the idea that there is always more to be made, earned, or created. This shift in perspective allows them to take calculated risks, invest in opportunities, and make bold financial moves with confidence. Giving also plays a role in personal growth and leadership. Those who share their knowledge and mentor others often find themselves improving as well. Teaching requires a deeper understanding of a subject, and in the process of guiding others, they refine their own skills. Many successful entrepreneurs and investors dedicate time to mentoring, coaching, or supporting aspiring individuals because they understand that success is multiplied when it is shared. Philanthropy is another key element of wealth building. Many of the world's richest individuals donate large portions of their wealth to causes they believe in. This is not just about generosity, it is about impact. By contributing to society, they create a legacy that extends beyond financial success. Giving to charitable organizations, funding scholarships, or supporting community projects enhances reputation, influence, and long-term social value. In many cases, philanthropy also comes with financial benefits, such as tax deductions, allowing wealth to be managed efficiently while making a difference in the world. The concept of giving extends beyond money. Time is an equally valuable resource, and those who dedicate time to helping others, mentoring, or building community connections often find themselves surrounded by loyalty and support. The relationships formed through giving create trust, which is one of the most valuable assets in business and life. When people know they can rely on someone, they are more willing to offer opportunities, partnerships, and resources that lead to further financial success.